Again, let's give this another shot. Let's give this another shot. Okay. Where were we? We were in Harajuku. No, we were in Yoyogi. Yoyogi. Ceiling light, please. Duplicate this over. What's up, Anton? We're back. Also, I didn't get the chance to tell you before. Thank you once again so much for the translation work. For Lovely Planet and for Tamashika. Appreciate it. Last stream, I wanted a little break, so that's why I kind of stepped out for a bit. Sorry for the interruption. Man, it's Lovely Planet on Wii U, the good old days. That was 10 years ago, man. It's like my life is flashing before my eyes. Lovely Planet kind of like it defined my game developer journey in a sense. So it has a very special place in my heart, honestly. Charger. Gunner we can get rid of. Ceiling lamp. Ceiling lamp. Gunner. Now this charger is going to storm the player, and we are going to have another very tight. That's the point. That's the point. We need more of these tight sections. Yogi. I made that look easier than it was supposed to be, but I think what we could do is bring this a little bit closer. So the player has to deal with both of these guys at the same time. At the same time, let's go. Let's go. Do we really need this? I don't think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's try this. Whooped. This already feels so different from the base game. playing more conservatively here. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be tight. Okay, I want to try to take out that gunner first. And this is, by the way, they're still like single firing. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Much better. You know, another thing that I've been meaning to implement is like perma items. You know, like you know how in the original version there were item pickups, but like there was just like one item pickup a day, which nobody found. But in the latest version, you have like 1 to maybe 3 or 4 items a day on a good day, and the game remembers them now, so you can go back and pick up old items, right? So that system until level 9, huh? Oh, the lock on button, you mean? There's a lock on button, right? I think yeah, I remember that. I think that's the same on all of the consoles. I think there's a tutorial much later that tells you that yeah, you can actually like lock onto enemies. I know it's not the best. It's not the best system. I didn't port it. I had that, somebody did it for us. So I didn't really look at it before it went out. Charger. This is nice. I'm liking this more tight setup. So yeah, pickups. I'm gonna have some permanent items that you can pick up. We'll have to figure out how exactly we're going to implement that. I have an idea. Like I think the setup that I have right now, it should be pretty easy to set up the permanent items. So like here, it will be different from the system we have in Transcend mode, where it's like a daily thing. So it's tracking daily levels. Man, if I could go fix this, you know, I would, but it's been way too long, man. It's been way too long. I don't know if I can go back and make changes to Lovely Planet. This is Lovely Planet, right? Yeah, Lovely Planet was on Wii U. My bad, man. My bad. This is why I think I'm in a much better place with Tamashika right now. The team is like the guys over at Sickhead. They give it, you know, the amount of time and effort they've put into it, and now with the updates also, I'm blessed. It's a good arrangement that we have, and they're making sure that all the new features go in and everything's working properly. I remember in the PlayStation build for Lovely Planet, there was some issue with the achievements that was never resolved. I feel really bad about that. Yeah, so going forward, it shouldn't happen again. Wow, this is hard. So once we've kind of like gotten the player comfortable with the mechanics of the dodge, we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna finally do some longer levels. Good. 15 seconds. That's a nice spot. Lovely Planet levels were also about this long. Okay, that was fun. Samurai 3 save as M Samurai 4. That is not how you spell samurai. Samurai 4. Okay. Okay, should we introduce the pickups now or not? Um, there's going to be some combination of mechanics that I have to reveal in succession. The next bit will be. I think we should start to. I think we should start doing the orbs. Let's do the orbs. How will the orbs work? So I also thought so, and again, like the team over at Sickhead, man, they know what they're doing. They're very familiar with monogame. So I don't want to say it was too easy for them or anything like that, but I think they were in their element with the code here, and I think most of the stuff that I have in the game wasn't really, pushing the SDK to its limit or anything like that. So it turned out okay. Again, I'm like so grateful that there was no hiccups on that front, because when like I remember when I was prototyping this game and like people were like, oh, what engine are you using? I'm like, I'm not using an engine, and they were like, that's one of the main points that people make, where it's like, dude, if you're not using an engine, then porting is going to be like extra difficult. I was just like, man, even if it is more difficult, it's still worth it, because I did not want to use an engine. So yeah, I think thankfully it all worked out. Thankfully. I'm gonna put a gunner here. Okay. No, yeah, okay. We put a gunner here and we give him an orb. Speed 5. No, let's say blob. Speed 5. Size 5. Time to live 4. Okay. Um, Samurai 4. I'm gonna add this in the manifest to Yo-Yogi 2. Should we change the name now? Yo-Yogi 2. Yogi. I think Yogi is a station. You know what? Let's just look it up. Yamanote line stations. 30 stations. We'll just we'll just we'll just use this as our. I thought Yogi was a station, dude. Was I wrong? I think I was on the different line. Maybe it was on the different line. Where is Yogi Station? Oh, it's on the Seibu Shinjuku. Man, I'll be honest, like this engine, a lot of it I did vibe code. This like editor, all of this was in the game. I I'm not some pro programmer or anything like that, nor do I judge people for using tools or anything. Just make what you want, do it however you can. And if you feel like your programming skills are not up to the mark or whatever, just do it more. I think that's the best way to learn. So where were we? Yo E2 471 Shin Okubo commit 471, save all changes. Shin Okubo. Now technically that blob should follow me. Whoa, dude. That's a huge blob, bro. That is massive. Let's ease the player into this. This is a little bit much. You know what? 16. Open 10. Height 4. Okay, we're gonna have one gunner here. Yo, what's up? How's it going? We're just making some new levels here for the new game mode. A new game mode. We're gonna have an announcement sometime soon for Accelerate mode, so I hope you guys are excited for the new game mode. Number 4, number 1, gunner. Yes, super duper exciting. I just really want to get this out of the way so that I can, like, I'm already working on the new stuff, but it'll be nice to kind of, get, like, cross that milestone and get on with the rest of the game. Charger. Samurai 4 Shinoku. You know what I do need is over here, I want to write the name of the level if it is available in manifest mode. Should we do that? I already have all the calls for this. Manifest HTML manifest. Load level UI server UI.html UI.js load level. Okay. Load level. Take your time. It's the game works in a way where you can come to it anytime and you'll get the experience that you want. There's no spoilers. You can play the other game mode, go back to the old one, do it whichever way you like. Updates response. Okay, await response. Current level is equal to this. Now what we're going to do is over here we're going to do load manifest. Okay, and in load because current level is set now, so here's function, wait, load manifest. Okay, async function load manifest, try blah blah blah. What's up? Okay, I didn't close it, fine. If res okay, save. No, I copied the wrong thing. Load manifest, please. Much easier. Okay, now we have the manifest. We don't even have to save this. What we can do is we just need an extra variable here. Let me fish around for this. Current level, where are you defined, sir? I was unable to find where it was defined. Events main, I think, yeah, over here. Cool, bro. Cool is equal to null, and over here we will say manifest entry. Okay, manifest entry is null, and in UI load level, before we load, when we load manifest, we will just say manifest entry is equal to null. And once we have the manifest data, all right, manifest data dot, now what does manifest data look like? Manifest, we go one level in, we go levels, dot levels dot find l dot id is equal to current level dot id. And we can set manifest entry to this. Okay, now that manifest entry is set, what is your problem, sir? Catch or finally? Catch or final? Catch E. Console dot error, failed to load manifest, failed to find manifest entry. Okay, now that we have manifest entry, we will have current level dot name display. If manifest entry is not equal to null, then we will do this plus manifest entry dot id. So this is, oh wait, this should be level id, because this is the level in the database that we're editing. Like this one is called M Samurai. That's the name inside the database. Like the manifest stuff is like sitting separately, so I'm just matching that data here. You know, it could be sitting on the level, but most levels are not in manifest mode, they're in transcend mode. So this is just how I have the data set up right now. I can, you know, I can change it later if I wanted to. If I feel the need to do it later, I will. Now is not a good time to lose my voice. Okay, manifest entry.id. Okay, let's put this in nice little square brackets over here. Manifest entry.id, and then we can do what can we do? Manifest entry, manifest entry dot name. Okay, are you ready? Will it work or will it error? Place your bets. 3, 2, 1. No errors also. Okay, 471. Is 471 in the manifest? Shin Okubo, level ID 471. What's up, man? What's up? Am I not calling it? Load manifest. Load manifest. Console.log. I am loading the manifest now. I am loading the manifest now. Okay, it is loading the manifest. If not res, I guess res was okay. Was res okay? Let's check if res was okay. Console.log manifest data. There you go. So I guess the find is not working. Levels. It's an array, right? It's an array of what? Array of objects. Seriously, what is this? No, it's just an array. And I'm doing a find and I'm checking the level ID. Let's do current level ID. $471. Wait, is level ID not a number? Fascinating. L dot level ID is equal to current. Man, this is just some Node.js stuff that I don't understand, and I have to kind of like learn the hard way every time when I don't remember. Can somebody more skilled than me tell me why this is not working? Level ID 465. Level ID manifest data dot levels dot find console.log manifest entry. Maybe it is working. Fascinating. So manifest entry is not null. So why is the update output not doing what I wanted to do? Let's try outputting this again. Null, null, null. Ta-da! I think it's null because there's no await here, that's why. Load manifest. Here I think we have to await it. There you go. Number 7, Shin Okubo. You see that? So now we are seeing the level. If it has a manifest entry. Shin Okubo. You know, like if, see, this is how I program. This is why I'm not like going for, oh, look at me, I'm a good programmer or something. This data, right? It lives separately because I don't want to pack all of this extra information into this level, right? Because these levels right now are being written in binary in the new version of the game. So I don't want to make a mess there by adding all of this data, which I know I'm going to be changing around a lot. Like there is a bunch of more stuff that might go into this before I'm sure of what that data structure looks like. So Wait a second. Wait a second. You know what? Actually, I have a raw copy of the information that doesn't go directly to the game and only stays on the editor for the editor. This information actually could live there. It could live there. Oh man, this will be such a rewrite, but what will be cool about this is that there will be only one source of information. Like this thing is getting a copy of the manifest, which is the exact file that we are reading over here, right? But what I could do is, right? What I could do. I'm just thinking out loud here. I don't know if I'm going to do this, but what I could do is, I could bake all of this information like this. You see level 275. If I go to Loom Raw, and I go to level 275, which will be a little bit difficult to find now because there you go, right? Name M Samurai 1. You see this? I could just add this information next to here. And that would be problem solved. And the information that actually goes in binary to the game doesn't need to live here at all. It doesn't need to live here at all. So it'll just work. That will be a lot of writing code, and we're not writing code today. We are making levels. So I will do that later. All right, let's try this out. Yo Yogi. Sorry. Shinokubo. What were we doing here? We were trying to have this orb follow us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice, nice. Okay, we need a better angle here. Still can't get over how fast the iteration time is on this Shin Okubo. Okay, this I think needs to be directly on the exit. This enemy needs to be on the exit over here. So once I take him out, I have to walk around the blob. Okay. Do you feel? Shin Okubo. Pow pow. Pow. Whoa, whoa. Whoa. Bro, what are you doing here? I think this guy can see me from here, so that's why. I think he'll still be able to see me. Haha, I can't see. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is one hit kill, by the way. Now you know. Cool. That's a nice intro. Nice way to teach the player that they should watch out for these blobs. Okay. I really want to step out of this more blocky level design that I've gotten too used to. You can see like I'm too used to just making open encounters. But I think the more time I spend with this, the more I'll be able to kind of branch out more. That's the exercise here. You know, before we introduce this moving thing, I think it would be a good idea to show the player blobs that are static. Okay, let's do that. Manifest start. Okay, let's draw some very basic corridors here. Open please, open, and we will have one gunner. And this guy can drop just a static blob for now. Speed 0, size 2. Time to live, just 2 seconds, 4 seconds. Really make the player stop there for a sec. Let's see what that feels like. Shin Okubo. Okay, he can't move. Ceiling lamp. Is chat still working? I think what we can do is eventually just duplicate this. Wait. I'm not loving this approach. Yeah, okay, I need a couple of these. 3. It's too tight. This is too tight. Oof. 0 to I think 3 seconds better. Let's hide this guy over here for a bit. Opcode 2 not recognized. Blob 0203. Oh, apply, save. I think that should work. Oof. I think that's a good idea. I think the player can kind of like stop there and take out enemies on the other side while they wait. Y10. Y10. Apply. That'll give them a good reason to pause here. Flip. I think this blob or entities blob. I think the startup time could be faster. TTL moving blob TTL timer is greater than 0.5 F. Okay. This is too crowded. And this could be a little bit wider. Should we add some extra oomph here just because we can? Height 4 block. Height 4, height 2.5. Apply. Precision level design is happening here. Yeah, now I can't walk through this. Cool. Same thing here. Block at 1. I'm gonna hide some enemies in there. Too impatient. Charger, please. Nice. Cool. Some waypoints here would be very nice. Also, this is getting to be too linear. Yeah, I don't have like a box select tool or anything right now, so I have to do it by hand. It's okay. Much better. Oh, this guy won't spawn the blob if I'm too close. I think I'm gonna have to remove that check. On the blobs. I think that has to go. Section event, drop orb, drop tower, drop blob. Okay. To do check if this is okay to remove. Okay. Now if you are facing an enemy that has that warning sign on top, you better not get too close to them like this. Okay, I have to recompile, but you get my point. Oof. Clear. None. Height 1. Some grass, please. Is that all the grass that I'm getting? Grass 2. Much better. Okay, this works. Apply, save. This section is also pretty boring, I have to say. Now this kind of changes the dynamic. This guy should appear later. Y1, type none, some grass here. Take out this guy and then take out, I think this, yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. Too tight. I'm back to square one. Grass 1, grass 2. I think this guy could be closer. Clear. I think the double gunner here is not the best idea. I think this guy can just be a harmless balloon for now. Okay, let's see if this change in direction works. No, it doesn't work at all. Damn, bro, that undo feature is really doing all the hard work right now, isn't it? I love it. Clear. The thing is, this gunner is in the player's line of sight, so it's obvious the player will shoot him first. This will be a nice surprise. Let's just simplify this. No need to overdo this right now. Balloon. I think I can get away with this Frankenstein design. Okay, the player has a little room for a dodge roll here, so that that's better. Oh, what is the speed on this thing? I feel like it's a bit aggressive. 5, 4. Let's try that. Let me restart this. Because the time to live, we also changed the time to live. So let's see what it feels like. We were actually able to lock in, guys. How cool is that? How cool is that? Locked in. Secret stage Shinjuku. Yeah, man, this is good. This is Gucci. Okay. 32 levels. Who is Vincent, bro? Yama Note. Open image in new tab, please. It's in full resolution. Takada no Baba Shinkawa Osaki. Tabata is my favorite name. When you stop at that station, you have to do Tabata. Ueno. Instead of HP 300, what if this gunner had an HP of 200. Okay, let's just see what that feels like. Because I think 1 HP is 2 less. This, now I am feeling this because I have finally spaced out these boys so it feels more natural to select the targets in order and be at the right spot to dodge the attack. Yes, you see, now that's level design, baby. Now we're doing it. All right. Beautiful, yaar. And you know what? Now that I have this extra space, I can have a nice little charger here that just runs into the player for funsies. And I can move this out just a little bit. Oh man, the degree of control that we have here, amazing. Gotta invite the player to dodge. I want to go crazy with the props here. I want to like hand draw the props on every edge. That's gonna be fun. Good lock-in today, guys. I'm glad I got to do round 2 tonight. But I think I should eat something. No, maybe I'll hop back in. 3 times the charm. First, we have to save these levels. And you know what? I'm so tempted to get this manifest data in one place for the loom. That would be cool. That would be very cool. Because right now, the manifest data is going in the registry. So even the editor is actually taking the JSON and translating it and putting it on the registry. It's all happening, man. It's all happening. I would really love to streamline all of this. One step at a time, my friend. One step at a time. Okay. Thank you all for dropping by once again. Sorry I'm doing this in bits and pieces, but I will be back. I will be back. To the one concurrent viewer, infinite bliss. I will see you in the next one. Gnostic interface. Over and out.